Hi everyone. So today I'm going to talk about on animal tissue culture. So the overview of animal tissue culture. Myself, Professor Arun Gandhi, Department of Biotechnology. So generally in animal tissue culture, we have a lot of application part, and then it is one of the branch of science which deals with in biotechnology. It is a broad spectrum of biotechnological program. So generally in animal biotechnology, we deals with many of the protein productions, recombinant protein, recombinant hormones. So for the preparation of vaccines, drug production, all these things and all prepared from the carrier molecule or precursor molecule is prepared from animal cell lines only. So for that, we need many of the demand solving problems for requirement of human societal welfare, for the production of fulfill our need based by fulfilling by adding of vaccines, drug preparation for the urban and rural population which are facing to remedial problems are solved by this technical support. So with this introduction part, the animal tissue culture or animal biotechnology will deals with many of the concepts. But in this video, I'm going to emphasize what is meant by animal tissue culture, what are all the different types of cell cultures, and how the gene transfer methods are involved in animal tissue culture, and then what are all the applications of animal cell culture. All these things I'm going to deal with this. So generally in animal tissue culture, that is also similar to that of plant tissue culture, but here the cell lines is very much important for especially the stem cells are nowadays very much boom technology because which are capable for regenerating the new cell lines or tissue or organ either in the form of primary levels, secondary level and tertiary level. But in general, in animal tissue culture, products are prepared by the usage of many of the animal cell lines like a mouse and then transgenic fish, transgenic animals are prepared by the making of a valuable product which is highly useful for human societal welfare. Suppose, for example, now the GFP protein, especially the green fluorescent protein, which is used as an anti-cancer drug, which are prepared from transgenic fish only. Because with the help of the transgenic fish will prepared by the supporting of animal tissue culture or animal biotechnological support, which are going to be manipulating the genes to make it as valuable things. But how the gene manipulation to be processed? So generally, the gene transfer methodology is highly employed by different methods, especially the gene transfer methods to be mediated by bacteria, virus, or even in animal models, in vivo and in vitro studies, and then physical method and chemical method. So there are different methods are exhibited in different phenomena. So in general, gene transfer methods are followed by especially the microinjection technique, calcium chloride transformation. So all this technical support is very much needed. But before going for gene transfer methods, the competency of the cell is very much important because we are going to manipulate the genes from one host to the other host. No? So for that, the cell should have their capability to uptake any kind of cellular conditions. So for that, we need to prepare the competency. So the competency cell preparation is one of the specialized cell which will taking the foreign DNA at any situation or any circumstances. So this competency cell prepared by the two methods, basically the calcium chloride transformation or a calcium chloride preparation. But why the calcium chloride preparation is particularly we are focusing means especially the calcium chloride inorganic salt have the capability to making the nuclear pore formation in the nuclear outer coverage. So whatever the recombinant gene or whatever the incorporation of your gene of interest to be incorporated very easily with supporting of the technical support, either by bacterial transformation or viral mediated transformation or even phage mediated transformation also, because ultimately the gene transfer is exclusively used for developing the animal cell culture technology. But in what way we are going to transfer and what kind of cell type of culture is required, all these things to be monitored very carefully. But in generally there are the three different types of cell cultures are there: primary level, secondary level and tertiary level cells. So the based on the cellular segregation, so the cell viability, the cell trypsinization, all these processes are made by as a basic study whenever before enter into that gene transfer technology, especially with the help of animal tissue culture or animal cell culture technology. But in animal biotechnology will have a lot of application part basically, because we can say many of the recombinant hormone, recombinant vaccines, and then the silkworm biotechnology is having more n number of advantages in the present societal benefits. So all these things to be carried out in the applications of animal biotechnology sense. And then even one of the major technical support, call it as what do you call hybridoma technology also. So generally in the hybridoma technology, the hybrid of normal cells and myeloma cells. So the myeloma cells is a cancer producing cells, a normal cell is a normal B cells. So the fusion of these two cells to make it as a hybridoma technology, because with the supporting of animal cell lines are required here, like HeLa cells, Chinese hamster cells, Vero cells. All these kind of animal cell lines are predominantly used in animal tissue culture for the interpretation of animal tissue culture product to be synthesized, and also to make it as a benefit of a society welfare. All these things and all very much important for us. But in general, the animal tissue culture will supporting in the laboratory condition to be maintained very carefully, because there will be a chance for getting a lot of contamination part. So we have to make sure that the maintenance of cell culture is very much important, and also we have to make it as a highly protective in nature. All the preserved cells are comes under in the cryopreservative forms, because then only the cell viability to be maintained for long term process. So then only we can use for further usages for gene manipulation or gene transfer technology, with the supporting of the isolated viable cells to be maintained once these conditions to be fulfilled. And also the cells can be developed in the different nutritional supplement is required. That is what the animal tissue culture media is available in commercial oriented. So normally we have the best example of media concern is DMEM medium, that is a Dalbacos minimal essential media, basic salt agar media, then Dalbacos medium. So with the supplement of this nutritive value, so which will be helps to that whatever the cells of interest we want to develop under in vitro condition, that will be helps to develop as a tissue generation or a tissue development that will be used for further level, either in the primary, secondary, and tertiary level of tissue culture development. Because the cell regeneration is very much important with the supporting of the stem cell technology. So because the stem cells are one of the major cell lines which will be having the capability to regenerate the new organization of your cellular development, either in the form of a group of cell lines, a group of tissue, or group of organs. So under that medium substitution, there are the nutrient supplements. Apart from that, there are some of the serum-based components are very much essential to supporting as a nutritive value components. In addition to that of nutritive value of your media composition of animal tissue culture preparations. Apart from that, minimal media, essential media, Dalbacus media, all these things to be constitute of there's additional nutritive value of these components, like this serum containing components, the salt containing components are very much important for that, for the cell development and the cell proliferation also, especially with respective of animal tissue culture technology. And then the media is commercially available, but the thing is we have to select the media based on the source specification. So what kind of cell lines I'm going to use, and what kind of organ or what kind of tissue I want to be developed for my gene of interest, or what kind of a product I'm going to expect. So based on this, the selection of media is very much important, because all the cell lines are very sensitive, and also of course the cellular nutrients are very much important for that. But along with that, we have to taking care of that which cell is suitable for that specific media as a nutrient supplements. All these things to be monitored very carefully. And these are all the example of promoting components like antibiotic, like penicillin components, streptomycin. Along with that, some standard protein molecules are required like bovine serum albumin. And then the sodium bicarbonate is also acting as a salt-based component. So that is what I have mentioned earlier. That is basal salt agar medium is very much important, particularly for the development of animal tissue culture with the supplement of animal tissue culture media. And then some of the components like the sodium chloride and then sodium carbonate and then growth factors are highly involved for that to promoting the cell lines development with the respective of animal tissue culture technology, because this technical support is very much important. And apart from that, whenever in the gene transfer or any cell line development under in vitro condition, our lab environment should be make ensuring of the CO2 incubator is highly sophisticated, because the CO2 incubator is very much important. For that, the airborne microbes are eradicated once we are going to transfer the cell lines under the in vitro condition. So the cell lines development should be highly developed without any contamination. So ultimately, the free from the contamination is highly encouraged once this CO2 incubator is highly established. And then we have a lot of applications concern in the animal tissue culture segment. There are what we call so there are a lot of advantages in the animal tissue culture because of the preparation of valuable products. Even dairy products are highly enriched in our day-to-day life we are taking, because that dairy products will contains what you call which will have a high nutritive value like protein, carbohydrate, all the nutrient supplements, whatever we required, that should be achieved from the dairy products. So that and all, that should be encouraged by these applications of animal biotechnology to make it as a transgenic animals is very much important. And then even some of the medical solving problems to be solved by preparation of some of the silk fiber is used as medical tools that will be prepared from the goat milk protein itself. So those protein molecules should be highly finding, and it should be incorporated to make it as a recombinant protein molecules which will be incorporated to the suitable host, and then it will be regenerated to make it as a fiber productions. So that the fiber molecule, especially the biofiber molecule, should be used for make it as a stitching process and all for wound healing system in the medical or clinical aspects. So likewise, there are n number of applications are there. Even recombinant hormones are prepared, because due to the natural disasters, all these hormones and then vaccine level all are deviation will be happened. So that should be sorted out by the preparation of this implementation of this technical support. We are making this recombinant valuable product with the supporting of animal tissue culture technology. Even some of the virus particle also, especially the baculoviruses, will act as a biocontrol agent for insecticidal property also. So that will be highly encouraged in pest management, because each and every viral particles which will act as a controlling property like a pheromone substitution, pheromone controlling system in many of the farmhouses, that will be controlled by the infection caused by many of the moths, flies and insects like that. So that should be controlled by this biocontrol agent with the help of baculoviruses. And even which will have many of the application like silkworm technology, sericulture technology for making the silk production. So all these areas will have a broad spectrum of animal tissue culture. So with this overview of animal tissue culture, I have emphasized regarding what are all the different types of culture of animal cell lines, how it can be regulated, what are all the basic substitutional media is are available in animal tissue culture, and then how the gene regulation to be modified, or how the gene transfer technology to be implemented in animal tissue culture and all, I have emphasized. So that's all. Thank you.